What is up, everybody?
Hello.
Hey.
How's it going?
That was
hot though.
That was kind of hot. I like that beat. That was a cute beat.
Why? Because we the champions.
Well, I don't know. We're the champions. The champions.
Yeah.
And when you're running with the
Champions. The champions.
Somebody steal it.
But you know why?
And some rapper steals it for their hook. But anyway, welcome you guys. This is Virgo S2 Ep7.
Hello, hi.
I'm gonna say good morning.
Speaking of, good morning, gorgeous. But we're gonna talk about that later.
Good morning, gorgeous. Yeah. Mary J. Blige. Look. So we know before every show we have to take a shot and like pour our wine. But before we do that, make sure you guys share this video, comment, react to it, like it,
subscribe
to our YouTube, which is VAF1824 on YouTube. Link in the bio on Instagram, girl.
That's the year Reese was born. 1824.
No, I was born in 1824. You were born in 1796. Okay?
And is.
Thank you. But yeah, make sure everybody just shares this video. Share it with your homegirls, your homeboys, whatever. So,
support black business.
what you want to do first? Pour the wine?
What's good?
Our handshake.
You always forget.
Okay, ready?
Pat? Okay.
I don't know. Ready? Hey! Yeah!
And then got add one more.
Put the head behind the ear, bitch! Okay, what you want to do first? You want to pour
shots?
the wine or do shots?
Shots.
Okay. So we got a little bit of tequila.
What's the name of it? We don't say brand name. It's not getting paid. Tequila.
It rhymes with Lorze Quide.
That was terrible.
That was terrible. That was terrible.
That was terrible.
Alright, so hold on. Let me get my things up, girl, so I can see what the girls are doing. Yeah, take a shot. So we're going to talk about a lot today.
Yes.
We're going to give you some thoughts on the Super Bowl halftime show. Not the Super Bowl itself, because who watches that? Super Bowl halftime show.
Super Bowl.
I don't watch Super Bowl. I watch it for the national anthem and the halftime show. After that, I don't care who wins.
I watch it.
I like the chicken wings at the parties.
I like to see the men's in their tight uniforms with their jock straps on. The jock straps be showing through the uniform. He's
horny. Everyone. Okay? He's very much horny. Oh, look. What up, James? Hey, baby. Okay. So we're going to talk about the Super Bowl halftime show. Mm-hmm. We're going to talk about Mary J. Blige's new album, Good Morning Gorgeous. Mm-hmm. Love it, by the way. And we'll talk about the versus battle. Yes.
The music loves. I mean, I'm not going to say music love child. Music soul child and Anthony Hamilton. Well, his fine ass. Both of them fine, but
yeah. So James said it was a football game at the concert. Very true. Very true, James. Thank you for the commentary.
Not so gay.
Okay, so we're gonna take a shot. Here's to
Mary J. Blige.
Mary J. Blige, baby.
Mary J. Blige. It's a fucking Murray.
It's Murray. Oh wow. Woo. Okay. We're drinking some sangria tonight for our wine drink.
I'm fucking alcoholics.
Oh wow. Wow. But no, like that's a good pour. You wanna finish it off?
We'll just keep a little bit right there.
The poor is giving Olivia Pope. Yes, it is, baby.
Okay.
But yeah, so before we start though,
first
disclaimer with the Super Bowl. The Super Bowl halftime show. I did feel kind of weird because I'm not really that big of a supporter of Dr. Dre. So I want to open it up with that. But I think it might have been more important for the girls from LA. Because he's kind of like their Diddy, I guess.
Yeah.
Or their...
It's like the West Coast Diddy.
He's their JD.
Yeah.
You know, Atlanta has JD and New York has like Diddy. I think he's like LA's.
Who got the name West though?
Nelly? Nelly? Speaking of.
He does.
But no, so I did feel kind of weird about the Super Bowl halftime show, but overall, we'll get into how we really felt about it, how it was.
But first and foremost, doing checking in. How was your week?
My week, well, actually, so far, I worked on Monday, I worked Tuesday, and I was off today, I'm off tomorrow, I'm off Friday, I'm off the weekend.
What did you do Monday?
What did I do on Monday?
Mm-hmm.
I did something on Monday?
What did you do significant on Monday?
Worked.
This when you know a bitch I've been single for so long, bitch. You forgot it was Valentine's Day Monday. You said Monday? What did I do Monday? It was Valentine's Day. What did you do? You didn't do anything special for yourself?
Valentine's Day is another day for me. It's another day.
You know what I hate? And for my future boyfriend or future partner, like whoever, Valentine's Day, do not put all them fucking roses on the fucking floor. Them rose petals.
Why?
I do not like that shit.
Why?
Who gonna clean it up?
Them.
Don't be putting all them fucking rose petals all over the floor.
If you gonna put the rose petals down, you gonna have to clean them up.
Oh, what period?
Okay.
I ain't doing shit.
But no, I honestly, on Valentine's Day, I totally forgot it was Valentine's Day. I work. I went to the grocery store. I guess I bought myself groceries.
What's up, Karen?
Hey, Quentin.
Thank you.
I bought myself groceries. But you know what?
Hey, Monte.
I've never had a Valentine.
Oh, wow.
I've never been dating anyone during Valentine's Day. Nothing like that. So it's always just another day for me. How was your Valentine's Day?
I took myself out.
Did you?
I did.
Where? Tell us about it.
I took myself to Rusines.
Okay.
Verzuz. I got myself some chocolate.
I
got myself some Reasons. You know Reasons, the little candies.
Yeah.
I got some of those, and I went home and I had fun with myself.
You pleasured yourself?
Yes.
Did you pleasure yourself to romantic videos? Was it nasty, slutty smutness that you watched?
It was my vixen in Twitter.
So nasty, smutty stuff.
That's so horrible. That's horrible.
I support nasty, smutty stuff.
That's so horrible.
Okay.
You're slut shaming.
No, but Valentine's Day, I wish I did have me a little Valentine. It would have been cute to have a little Valentine. But you know what would be really cool for me, like Valentine's Day? I'm very simple. So my boyfriend or my partner is going to be, like, it's going to be nothing to make me happy on Valentine's Day. Give me a box of chocolates, a bottle of wine, some flowers, and a good pickle tickle, and we'll be all right.
Come on, pickle tickle. You so fucking white.
I'll tickle your pickle, you tickle my pickle, and we can go to bed.
And you want the spunk. The spunk.
What's the spunk?
The spunk. After you tickle the pickle, the spunk. That's what I used to call it back in the old
What is
school
spunk?
days. Back in the days, like my dad used to have magazines, and when I used to get his magazines, the girls and the you know, they just had the captions. The girls in the captions was like, "I want your spunk, your nut."
Oh, ejaculation.
Yeah, spunk.
I never heard it called spunk before. James said he took his mom out for dinner and had a little sneaky link.
Come on, sneaky link.
Okay, James. I see you.
Get your life.
How you take your mother out to
And
dinner
then get a sneak. I was thinking that, but you said it.
and then go get a sneaky link afterwards? You You trying for a friend.
Okay.
But no, my partner would be it'll be very easy for them. What about your partner if you Valentine's Day? What do you want? What's your idea?
I want the works.
Oh,
I want you to because I mean I'm a pretty simple guy, but I feel like Valentine's Day is a day that you like really supposed to like go out there, and I do the same thing for them too.
Mm-hmm. What's your ideal Valentine's Day celebration gift from your partner?
A trip to Bali.
Okay.
A random trip where I don't know where I'm going.
That's cute.
And they'll just tell me to like just pack a couple clothes.
They'll tell you what to pack.
What to pack. If we're packing for something like summery or wintry, and then I just go. That would be perfect for me.
Like, do you want any other than that? Do you want any like? What's your?
I don't like the chocolates. I don't like the roses and all that shit. Huh?
So you don't want no? Like,
I don't want no gift. The gift would be me going to the trip. And probably some food. That's it.
You want tickle? You want pickle tickle?
That's gonna happen anyway on the plane.
That should happen. Well, first off, some of the stuff that y'all do on Valentine's Day should be what y'all do
on regular.
You should always make your lover feel loved and wanted and supported and appreciated. So Valentine's Day, you just take it to the next level. You should always
tickle the fucking pickle.
You should always tickle your partner's
tickle the
pickle. Or eat their peach. Whatever's best for you.
I'm about to say cornhole.
But see how I'm more
It is what it is. Eat the cornhole.
Oh my God. Why the cornhole though?
Eat the cornhole.
You're disgusting. But anyway, so Valentine's Day was just another thing.
Yeah.
It was cool though. I'm glad you took yourself out, friend.
I did take myself out.
Yeah. I love a good self date.
It's good to know yourself and to treat yourself so you can know how to let others treat you.
What did James said, if I was in a relationship, I would have cooked dinner, served wine, and had romantic music playing. Oh, that's sweet. I like that.
James said that.
A good cooked meal.
But you gotta know how to cook though. I'm a picky eater.
And if you're cooking for me on Valentine's Day,
you want Alfredo?
No. I don't care what the food is you're cooking is. I need you to cook it naked.
Touche, bitch.
So we can get right to that pickle tickle.
Raise your glass. Period.
I didn't click.
It did click.
My ring clicked it, not the.
And you can tickle the pickle while you cooking, quiet as kept.
See, I don't want that.
Fry that steak and eat this cornhole.
Not this, because stop saying cornhole.
Why?
That is like disturbing.
Okay. But then after Valentine's Day, it was Super Bowl.
No, that was before Valentine's Day.
The Super Bowl was for Valentine's? No, Super Bowl Sunday.
That shot got to you already, girl?
Look. Oh.
Okay. So since we're talking about the Super Bowl now, we did get out. I did get out the way of. I felt kind of weird about Dr. Dre just because of his history with alleged spousal abuse and stuff like that. So I felt kind of weird about it, but at the same time, I really understood why the city of LA would appreciate him kind of doing the Super Bowl since they were in LA.
It was one person missing though. And it really pissed me off. Ice Cube. Dr. Dre, Ice Cube, Snoop Dogg. Those three people, for me, were like the staples for LA. People would say Tupac, but Tupac was from Baltimore.
Right. Who you say? You said
Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg, and Ice Cube.
I never know you said that. Where was he?
They should have brought Ice Cube out.
Was he?
I wanted to hear yay.
Do they not? Well, he didn't do that. He didn't produce that song.
That's his ad. That's what he said. That's what.
That's what Ice Cube says. Yeah. Okay. But no, I never thought. I didn't think about that. That should have been cute.
And left Eminem where he was.
James said, "Oh, for you, it would have been lamb, asparagus, and mashed potatoes." For who? For me or him? Or for both of us?
For who?
Because we don't mind sharing.
Speak for yourself.
Oh, girl. But no, let me see. So what I like.
Hey, Steph.
Okay.
She too.
So what was your your highlights of the Super Bowl halftime show?
My highlight was Mary J. Blige.
Oh my God.
First off, I really love like the setup, how they had Dr. Dre like he was in the studio producing.
That's what I like the most.
But I really love like the shots of like Mary J. Blige coming into the coming on the scene. Mm-hmm. She did her thing. The dances, she sounded amazing. Well, she sounded amazing. The energy was off the chain, and Kendrick Lamar showed his ass. I love it. I love the dancers that had the blonde hair. Mm-hmm. They all had blonde hair. I love the energy of the choreography. Shout out to Fatima Williams. Mm-hmm. And Kendrick just killed it. Like from the cadence to like the lyrics, the emotion, like it was everything.
I underestimated Kendrick Lamar as a performer. Yeah, he was very powerful.
He was.
He was very powerful.
He's not dead. So.
He was very powerful. That performance was like, I felt it. What I loved about Mary J. Blige, Mary J. Blige really, she didn't shock me. I know Mary J. Blige is a wonderful stage presence, but she shocked me in a way of, I never thought in my head before this that she could handle a Super Bowl show by herself.
She handled that.
When she did, what's the song, Family Affair? The way she came up, the way the camera rose up on them thighs and that reflective silver cheetah print in true gaudy Mary J. Blige. And that Mariah Carey Emancipation weave, I said, Mary, the first look.
You said bitch, didn't you?
Yes. The first look, I was like, Mary, first off, you look amazing. She does. And then when she started performing, she was giving us choreography, she was giving us energy and performance, and then because we all know that some of the halftime show be lip syncing.
No, this was live.
But when she did No More Drama, that was her, and she sounded really, really good. And people were saying how she sounded a mess. She didn't sound a mess at all.
She sounded like Mary.
She sounded really, really good. For me, Reese. Thank you, James.
Yes, James.
But
she killed it with that one step, bitch. What she said.
My sis gave me her bop. My sis was bopping.
The thighs was looking good.
I just feel like Mary J. Blige really surprised me as far as a person that could handle a halftime show. I would not mind seeing her do it.
Is she having another Renaissance moment? You know she only had like 3.
I think she's back.
I think she's having another Renaissance line. I'm here for it.
I think, let's say this. Mary J. Blige has never been like gone. Mary J. Blige always is releasing and always putting out music and always doing something. But I feel like this is her.
This feels like
her 4th comeback.
This feels like what's that song? When she said, "Wanna Be With You." What's that album?
The Breakthrough.
This feels like The Breakthrough.
Yeah. It feels like, I feel like she's on top of it. She's confident. She's there. So Mary J. Blige's performance.
She let that nigga go.
Hands down, awesome. And she would perform 2 songs. Yeah. It was just amazing.
You see what happens when you let niggas go?
You see what happens when you let them toxic men go, sis?
I'm sorry.
Let them go so you can live.
You let them men go.
Look at Murray. And could I also say, that little collapse she did at the end of the performance?
That was everything, Rich. That's how I be feeling.
I said, why did she just fall out like that?
Somebody need to use that as a means.
You know who else I liked? And people were kind of like giving him
50.
50 looked good to me. Yeah. People were like, oh, he fat. Why y'all fat shaming this man? First off, this man's 40-something years old. He is not 25 years old no more. And he looked good to me.
He's not fat, he's solid.
I got wet.
You got wet?
I got wet.
You want some of that?
My basement flooded. We about to get. I'm about to get to Kendrick real soon, James.
It flooded?
Huh?
It flooded?
My basement flooded. You know I love me a. You know I love me a.
You want him to put you in the chokehold?
A thick man. He could put me in a chokehold. He could put me in a full Nelson. He could put me in submission. Anything submission.
50 Cent gonna beat you the fuck up, bro.
That's why we'll beat something else up. Thank you. But no, but my opinion of Kendrick Lamar.
Oh my god.
Kendrick Lamar's part of the performance. Again, just like Mary J. Blige, I feel like if he really wanted to, he could do his own halftime.
It made me so proud to be black.
It was powerful. I loved the way everyone was in uniform. I loved the Meteor Man tee. They was giving us Meteor Man with them back
I live for that though, man.
It was Meteor Man. What's that game? You ever saw that movie? Meteor Man. What's the game called? They had the blonde hair.
Don't quote me.
Was it the golden something?
I seen it. Don't quote me on that though. But that's the kind of hip hop I like. I want to feel something. I had goosebumps when I saw it. When he was rapping, I got goosebumps. That's what the fuck I want.
Yeah, he really brought it. Like
it's the flow for me.
You know, some rappers just get up there and just
he gave it. He like the rent was fucking due.
Yeah, he gave it. I love
like the rent was due.
So what do you think about I want to ask you this first.
What?
Because I know you're not a big fan of him. What did you think about Eminem? How did you feel about Eminem's performance in the halftime show?
No, but for real, it was cool. It was cute.
It was
cute.
This is because you're not really that big of a fan of him.
I'm not. I respect him.
You respect him, okay?
I respect him, but I'm not.
My opinion of Eminem performance was I like a couple of his songs.
Mm.
I'm kind of a fan, not a big fan. I think bringing him out was kind of important because if you think about renaissances, right? Eminem is not from LA or anything like that. Just like Mary J. Blige is not from LA, but Eminem kind of catapulted Dr. Dre into his own renaissance. Mm-hmm. Because when he started producing for Eminem, he kind of got a second wind in his own career. You know, he produced throughout the 90s or whatever, but when he started producing for Eminem took that production to another level. And he started producing for a lot of other artists.
So you're saying that you got the whites on his side when Eminem came about? That's what you're saying?
The whites?
The whites.
The YTs?
The YTs.
Yeah. Yeah, because you know Eminem is the king with it.
No, because I think the YTs were on Dre when the whole East Coast West Coast thing was going about. Like the YTs been paying attention to Dr. Dre, but I think it really, like you said, it kind of like made them pay more attention. Yeah.
What did you think? Well, James said he thought Eminem was unnecessary.
I think it was unnecessary.
It's a part of his career, Dr. Dre's career.
Yeah, I think he played like a crucial kind of
just like Snoop Dogg
figure to his production.
Mm-hmm. Snoop Dogg was high as hell.
I
allegedly.
No, because he was. You saw the video of him.
You gotta be careful though.
Allegedly.
When he smoked that joint before he went
home. That's a fucking move, bitch.
Mood.
I want to be there unbothered when I get on stage.
He probably some good sativa too. Oh my god.
No, he looked like he likes the sativa indica mix.
If you performing, they want sativa.
I don't know. Snoop is an old school smoker.
It was good seeing Snoop too. Here's my thing. I'm not really that big fan of like Dr. Dre himself and Snoop himself. I'm not really like a big rap fan, but I respect Snoop. I think Snoop is a cool dude. I think he is chill and laid back. So I kind of like. It was good seeing him.
You know who was in the panties was in a bunch?
Who?
The Game.
The favorite librarian said, yes to full Nelson. Yes, baby. 50 Cent put me in the full Nelson. Okay, what you gonna say?
You need to get laid, sis.
I need to get laid.
What I was saying, the Game was kind of, he was retweeting, he didn't say it. But they were like, the Game should have been on a part of the halftime show. What do you think about that?
The Game?
The Game.
The rapper?
Yeah.
Did Dr. Dre produce for him?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
So I guess, why not? Was he a big part of Dr. Dre's career, though? It doesn't really stand out.
Nah, it was more so like G-Unit.
Mm-hmm.
Dr. Dre did produce some things with him, though. But
Is the Game from the G-Unit crew?
Yes. Oh, wow.
I'm not a big hip-hop fan.
But I know it was only 15 minutes, but I really wish they could have like squared some more like West Coast artists tonight, and even like paid tribute to like Nipsey Hussle, because he's like a crucial part of the West Coast.
Thank you for saying that.
Yeah,
I could see that should have been a part of it, the Nipsey Hussle, because that was he's a big part of LA.
Yeah.
But overall, I really enjoyed to be honest with you, I wasn't that excited about it. The only person I was excited about seeing was Mary J. Blige. But after watching it, I really enjoyed Mary. I really enjoyed Kendrick Lamar. I really enjoyed how they had Dr. Dre up there, like he was in the studio recording, and every artist, he was like on the boards and stuff. I really loved that setup.
I didn't know he could play piano.
Yeah, he was a whole like disco pop producer before
I thought
he was hip hop.
No, let me rephrase that. I thought that he like played around with the piano for his beats and stuff like that, and the beat machine and all that. But I didn't know that he was like that good.
Yeah,
that shot
like classically
yeah.
almost. Yeah.
Overall, though, I would rate it. What would you rate it from 1 to 10? With 10 being like trash, and not 1 being like trash and 10 being amazing.
8.
Or 8.
About 8.
I give it an 8.
Oh, and also, Eminem did the kneel. Show his support for Black Lives.
I'm not gonna go up for a white man kneeling.
Why not? If he's showing support for Black Lives,
It's good for him. But Colin Kaepernick been doing that shit for years, and
I think he did it in solidarity.
Good for him. Kudos.
I think white people should use their privilege to support black people, and I think him kneeling showed that, hey, I'm a white man, I'm kneeling too. Take notice. Let's think about Black lives, please.
This is good for him. I thank you, but this is Black History Month. I'm not gonna do that. Thank you, though. Thank you.
You are horrible. You're horrible.
Horrible. This child.
Okay, but speaking of the Super Bowl, and speaking of Mary J. Blige being the star of the Super Bowl, mind you, Mary J. Blige just released a new album.
Yes.
And let's not talk about, we talk about how good timing that is. She said, you know what? I'm about to do the Super Bowl. I want my album out the Friday before.
Smart bitch. Queen. Sorry.
I want my album out the Friday before, so when the girls see me in my reflective silver cheetah print, they gonna go to iTunes and Spotify.
That was cheetah print?
Look closely. It's cheetah print, but reflective, like silver reflective, but it's cheetah print.
Come on, fashion queen, bitch. You got a name.
She was. It's gaudy, it's tacky, but it's Mary J. Blige.
And she had the cowgirl
hat. She had the thigh-high boots.
With the cowgirl hat.
With the cow. Hold up. Speaking of at the end of the Super Bowl performance, when they all came together, she was the first one that walked out. She was bopping so hard in that cowboy hat. I was like, Mary, why are you bopping?
I live.
And how can we all talk about, real quick, before we talk about her album, Mary J. Blige got her ass up there with a whole stage full of rappers and was bopping like she was a...
She's the fucking queen of hip-hop song.
She is the queen. Mary J. Blige is the quintessential queen of hip-hop soul, baby.
That swag, though.
Everything about her is hip-hop.
That swag, bitch.
Oh.
That's the kind of shit I live for, bitch. That swag that she had when she be bopping, bitch.
It's like, what? But anyway, so with her new album, Mary J. Blige released a new album on February the 11th. titled "Good Morning Gorgeous."
What's up, Franklin?
Hey, Frank.
What's up, Brandon?
Called "Good Morning Gorgeous."
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I've been listening to this album because I didn't listen to it when it first came out. I listened to it last night. And I've been listening to it literally all day today. Like since this morning when I woke up, I've been playing it back to back.
You obsessed?
That album is amazing. I'm putting on record. I have not enjoyed a Mary J. Blige album this much since Growing Pains. That was 2007?
Really?
Yes. Like, she's released albums since then, but I was like, okay, it's cute. Like, a couple songs like here and there, but this is the first time I really, really loved almost every song is good. Well, I have a couple songs that I have notes for, but I only listened to it once. Because speaking of being a Virgo, I'm kind of Virgo where I have to type my thoughts. So all my thoughts about the Super Bowl and Mary J. Blige album is on my computer right now because I'll forget. But what were your standout tracks on Good Morning Gorgeous?
First off, I was about to say, I only listened to it once or twice because I had to unsubscribe from my Apple Music because it wasn't in my budget. But yeah, no, I like the song with DJ Khaled.
Okay.
I love the song with her and this is my favorite song, the one with her and Fabio. Mm-hmm. That's my favorite one.
Top?
Yes, that's a fucking bop.
On Top is a good song.
That is a fucking bop. I really love the one with her, like the one with Fabio, the one with her and Usher, and the one with her and Anderson .Paak. Those are my top three.
The one with her and Anderson .Paak and the one with her and Usher, I love those songs. The Anderson .Paak song that she has with him, it gives me like, what did I write down for that? I wrote down something for that. Okay, yeah. It reminds me of, the song is called Here With Me featuring Anderson .Paak. Mm-hmm. Check it out. It reminds me of early 2000s neo soul. Mm-hmm. Like that Kindred Family soul, that like real groovy, like feel good music.
I didn't want to smoke down to that.
Yes. I wrote sit back and drink some wine type music. That's why I wrote about that.
You're gonna drink the wine and won't smoke.
I'll drink the wine and won't smoke. I'll drink the wine and he'll smoke.
But no, I overall, what I feel about the album is I really love the fact that it's very age appropriate, but it's still current. It's still current. It's still fresh. It don't sound like outdated. Mm-hmm. It's age appropriate, but it's current. And that's what I love about it.
You know what else I like about it? It puts me in mind of old school Mary, but in a different part of her life. Mm-hmm. Like, she's talking about heartbreak. She's talking about being in love and falling out of love. And she's talking about all the stuff that she usually talks about. But instead of it being, like, desperate, I need you. Come back. I can't live without you. It's more like this. It's more like this. You hurt me. I feel that you hurt me. But guess what? I'm going to be okay.
And so what's our ex name? Kim do? You raggedy bitch.
How dare you?
Raggedy bitch. How you gonna take all Queen money like, but she got it back though. I really love Rent Money. Rent Money.
I have that notated in one of my standout songs. I really love it. You know why I love Rent Money?
Well, because it has money in it.
Listen, no. So Rent Money, think about it in a romantic relationship. She's saying that I gave you so much and then looked up and didn't even have enough to pay my rent. You were so used to me spending. And it's not just money. You're used to me spending my time, my money, my emotions, my fears. All that is being spent and you didn't care. And guess what? Rent is due and I have nothing. Rent being due is a metaphor for like, my life is empty. I woke up and now I have nothing.
Empty.
It also can apply to platonic friendships. Because you can, this is what I got from this song. Yeah. You can support people, you can love people, you can be there for them, And then if that person is selfish, you're going to wake up one day and they're going to be doing their thing and you're going to be lost. From experience, I know how that is. So rent money,
every week says,
rent money stood out to me.
It touched your soul?
It touched my soul. I was like, Mary. And that's what I love about Mary. Mary can inject what she's going through and make it apply to whatever you're going through.
You know what else I got from the album too, though? Her vocals have changed. She's a lot using like her well, she's always up. What is it?
She's really utilizing her. She's really utilizing her lower register.
Yeah.
And just like, for example, I think a lot of the girls that we grew up with, they spent more than half of their careers singing their asses off, screaming, shouting, vocalizing. But now they're like, okay, girl, I'm 50-something years old. Can I calm down, please? Because I feel like that about Mariah. Because with the Caution album, she really utilized her lower register.
What she said?
When
she started that verse, she said,
Mariah Carey was giving us Tony on that Caution album.
She was deeper than Tony.
But what I love about the vocals on Good Morning Gorgeous from Mary J. Blige's album, it's like she has figured out her new voice. And I like it.
Can we get into the interlude before the song though? How
she explained it?
Yeah, I love that.
Oh my God. I just want, that's one of my biggest things is I just want to sit in a studio. Because everybody knows that I'm a former singer. I just want...
Singer.
Who's that?
I'm just waiting.
Oh, you're saying that? I just want to sit in a studio with somebody and just gel out. Like, tell them what I'm going through. Tell them, and we just write and create from that.
Oh, really? That's what you want to do?
You wait until I am drunk as hell to want to write songs.
That's the point.
I can't focus when I'm drunk.
That's when you're supposed to fucking write, bitch, when you fucking drunk. I'll try to get this bitch to write some music now for like a year. I will play like beats and instrumentals and you would never want to write to it. So finally, we got to it and we didn't like come up with a whole song, but we kind of like came up with like some hooks, some melodies, stuff like that. Because
low-key, he's a really good songwriter and vocal melody composer, producer. So when I do finally get down in my trenches and make a project, I'm getting him to help me write.
We live for the melodies. I don't know how to sing though, but I'll give you a good melody, bitch.
You know what other song on Mary J. Blige's new album that really stuck out to me?
What?
Was the song that she did called Failing in Love. Failing in Love. It reminds me, now you're a Michael Jackson fan, so I might be wrong, but it reminds me, the way the chorus is arranged, it reminds me of Butterflies by Michael Jackson. It's that it's that very melodic chorus that is very smooth, but still like it sticks in your head. It's called Failing in Love.
I can see that.
It's so smooth and it's so beautiful, and the way the production and the melody goes together. That song, I was in the shower when I was playing it, and I stopped in my tracks.
You stopped washing your ass to the song?
I already washed my ass by that time. I was washing the rest of my body.
I was about to say, because if you stop watching, this is a good fucking song.
I stopped in my tracks in the shower when the chorus began, because it just sounded so beautiful. Also reminded me of Kelly Rowland's
Heaven?
No. Kelly Rowland's, what's that song that she had in chord changes? Put Your Name on It?
Oh yeah, Put Your Name on It.
The chord changes, like it's a beautiful song. I love that song. I played that song, I know, a good 12 times a day.
You can really tell with this album though that she really took her time.
Yes.
And she put her fucking foot in it. And she was really intentional about what she wanted to create. I think artists now are so used to just being microwave and just doing shit for TikTok. You want to be around for years from now. So like, be intentional about what you want to create and what you want to say.
And this album is going to stay around.
Yeah.
And even with the production, like you said earlier, the production on this album is a perfect mix of age appropriateness and current. And it's still hip hop. The beats are hard, even the slow songs.
That song she did with Fabio, bitch, the way she rolled that fucking beat.
The song I like the most, the up-tempo song that I like is amazing. She said, every day's my birthday, bring the cake in. I feel amazing.
Okay.
Bitch, every day is my birthday, bring the cake in?
That's some cocky ass shit.
Come on, man.
That's some cocky shit.
Again, Mary has been able to infiltrate our feelings and our emotions and make us feel something. And I truly enjoyed this album. I'm not gonna, because the last album I enjoyed by Mary was Growing Pains. That's the one I really like sat down and really enjoyed.
You know like the other album? What's the one when she had the shortcut?
Stronger with each year?
Yeah, you know
No. I kind of like My Life Part 2. That was kind of cute. My Life Part 2.
I like Love.
And the last album before this one, I forget what it's called, but I kind of like that one too. But this one right here, like let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 out of 13 songs for me.
That ain't bad.
6 out of 13. And that's just the ones that stuck out to me. Were amazing.
What would you rate it?
8. 8.5.
I give it an 8.
I give it 8.5.
I give it an 8. It was like I said, it was a good marriage between her being more mature, but her still keeping it current without being cheesy. There's a lot of artists that try to be current, and it doesn't resonate. It doesn't translate.
One of these songs, okay, the second song on the album called Love Will Never, that song, I hate to go backtrack, but I knew we were almost done with it, but that song reminded me of the Mary album. It was just the feeling of it was, during the Mary album, she was really soulful. And she was really honest about her life and really putting out amazing work. And I really feel like Love Will Never reminded me of a track from that album. I had to mention that one, and I have to mention the song she did with Usher called Need Love. That song is amazing.
That hook,
that could be an R&B hit. Top 10.
Let me release that now. Like, so, what is it? The fuck?
Siri! Hey Siri!
Mariah Carey said, not today, man.
Hold on! What?
Wait! Mariah Carey said, you give her too much praise.
Wait, y'all! Hold up, y'all! Hold up!
Mariah Carey, bitch!
Hold up, y'all! So my Siri, for some reason, started playing Mariah Carey. Mariah Carey is not having it tonight.
She's not, bitch.
But anyway,
this is hope the album will get taken up.
Anyway, but no, it was overall, it was really solid album, almost therapeutic.
Yeah.
Almost therapeutic.
I think that the older, I ain't say older, MC said not today.
Right, MC said not today, right?
No, but I think that some of the artists that came out in her time that are still trying to release music now, I think they need to listen to that. Because like I said, it's the perfect marriage between being current but not being corny. And some people can get corny when they try to come back out.
And it just fit her so well. It fit where she is. I feel like it fits where she is in her life right now. And again, she just found a way to hit our heartstrings. She really
she
did.
Still has a youthful energy. You know what I'm saying? Like, Mary J. Blige was like 50.
Like 51, 52?
But it's not old, but it's still like youthful.
And she found the perfect way to still be age appropriate and still be what the girls were like now. This production, the production value alone was amazing. Her vocals, the way she has changed up her vocals is amazing. I need y'all to go buy or stream
Good Morning
Gorgeous by Mary J. Blige. That is a solid album. Support it.
Yeah.
She's amazing.
Well, she goes, Mary always sells.
She really is showing her iconic status. Between the Super Bowl, the way she ripped it on there, and the way this album is hitting, she is really showing off her iconic status.
When is the tour?
When is COVID going to stop? Yeah, Mary J. Blige ain't playing with COVID.
Speaking of tours, obviously Coachella don't give a fuck. Well, this is a festival. But
so where did you get this information from? Explain what you saw.
I saw it on the #1 news network in America right now, the Shade Room. The Coachella said that they will be letting up on you don't have to show proof of vaccination, you don't have to get tested, and you don't have to wear a mask. This is gonna be a fucking shit show, and another variant will be coming, and we'll have to get another fucking shot. How you feel about that? You want to go to Coachella?
This is my thing. I get it. The world is craving for normalcy. The world is starving to feel like we felt 2019, 2018. But we have to realize we're still very much in a pandemic.
We're in a different time now.
And if we're going to do a Coachella, we need to do it properly to avoid this shit getting worse. Because I just feel like every time things start getting a little bit better, when the numbers start getting a little bit better,
here y'all niggas go. Fucking shit up. I'm messing stuff up.
So we're going to have a whole Coachella, which has thousands of people in one space for days, not just a day.
100,000 people.
Coachella's like a week.
Yeah.
Coachella's a week's worth of festivalness. Are we just asking for a new variant? Are we ain't open. We didn't want to stop it over at Marion.
Well, I guess we don't know who's the governor of California. I don't know, but I think they need to step in and get this shit together because this is gonna be. I guarantee you another variant is gonna come about.
And it's going to be more resistant to the vaccines. It's going to be more resistant to masks and more resistant to 6 feet apart and more. It's like, come on,
y'all. You're ready to have shots, the vaccines, all of them.
Because you know the booster shot is considered fully vaccinated now. You know that?
Yeah.
Like it's gotten that bad that the 3rd shot, your booster, is considered fully vaccinated. Even the 2 shots are not considered fully vaccinated anymore. So what are we gonna do?
Say hi. What we gonna do, Hobbs? Huh? Right.
Breathe on
he's speechless. This guy ain't gonna be in Coachella, bitch, breathing on people.
He's speechless. But no, I get it. Everybody wants to feel normal. Everybody wants to go out and have fun. I've been guilty of it. I want to go out and have fun. I want to be maskless for 5 minutes of my life. But at the same time, you have to be like, you just have to be careful with your people.
But at the same time, too, though, Reese, I even though it's very irresponsible, I get it. I'm fucking tired.
We're tired.
The CDC, even in Atlanta, they're saying now that they're about to lift the mask ban up.
But can I say this?
So it's like nobody know what the fuck. Nobody know what they're doing. I'm trying to stop cursing.
Everybody is kind of like coming down on the CDC, but this is the thing. COVID-19, which I'm tired of talking about it, but I have to say this. COVID-19 is not called a novel virus? Novice virus, whatever it's called. Because it's new. We don't know much. Scientists don't know much. Health professionals don't know much. They know bare minimum. They know that vaccines are working. It's bringing down numbers. People that are vaccinated that get COVID don't die. It's very rare that they die or get severely sick. We know that.
But it's still irresponsible to tell people to take their mask off.
Yes, I feel like
bare minimum, that's what you should have to do.
Yeah, I feel like it's irresponsible to the CDC to put out guidelines that we're not ready for yet. Just for the sake, I really feel like the government came down on the CDC to release these guidelines because money needs to be made.
Period.
And people's lives don't matter when it comes to money, especially in the United States.
Period.
That's all I say. If you go to Coachella, enjoy Coachella, but at the same time, it's like I just feel like we're being put into the fire. Like we're being told to go out there, have fun, but people are ended up sick or dying because information is not clear.
And people are falling for it. But people are so rebellious. Why would you want to go maskless at Coachella? Well, it's like over 100,000 people there
around you.
You
know, it's just weird to me. I mean, I'll have fun, but at the same time, it's really weird to me.
You know what else is weird?
What?
I know this is, but we have to commentate on it. Kanye West.
You can leave that conversation.
And you know, I'm a big Kanye West fan, and some of the stuff was funny when he started doing it first. But now it's just too much. Now, like your whole IG is about Kim Kardashian. It's a lot, and now it's getting to the point where I'm like scared for her.
Kanye West, please take us out of the group chat. We don't want to be in the group chat no more.
No, but it was a little funny though. Kim was like, "Why can't you keep our personal conversations personal?" And he was like, "Why would I want to? You my favorite girl."
Oh my God, something ain't right. Something's not right. Something ain't right. And you know what? I love Kanye West. I used to be a die-hard Kanye West fan. I thought he was crazy, but in an artistic way. Mm-hmm. Now he's just, I feel like he's crazy in a crazy way. And you can't, and also with Kanye West, I'm sorry, you can't all of a sudden want to be a black man that can't see his kids and When, 2 or 3 years ago, you were all about slavery was a choice. Mm. You can't use the I'm a black man card now. You done told us that slavery was a choice of ours. Mm. So you can't use blackness when you want to use blackness.
Yeah.
You can't stand up for your people when you want to stand up for people. I know that Kim Kardashian is a lot of things, but I do not feel like Kim Kardashian is the kind of girl that would keep her kids from her. I think she really does love Kanye. Mm-hmm. But I think Kanye is crazy as fuck.
I think she's tired. She's stressed the fuck out. She's stressed. She's tired.
He bought a house across the street from her.
Well, because his story was when he was a child, when his mom and dad broke up, his mom said, because Kanye West was born here, and his mom said, well, I'm moving to Chicago, and if you don't want to move, then you're not going to see your son. And his dad decided to just stay here. So now he's like, he don't want to do that with his kids, so now he went and got a house right across the street.
I don't feel like Kim is keeping those kids from him. I feel like, I know we can't speak on these people's mental statuses. I don't know what's going on with Kanye West for sure when it comes to his mental stability, but it gives me crazy. It gives me she's protecting her children versus keeping her children away from him.
That's what I feel. That's what I feel.
I don't feel like Kim is the kind of person, I don't know her, let's just say that, but we're just talking about me being a fan. I don't feel like Kim is that kind of girl. I just don't.
Yeah. But, the kind of, well, how can I tie this in? Because Azalea Banks.
how does Azalea Banks?
She said, because she designed some things for Kanye, and she said Kanye is yet to pay her.
Design what?
Like some stuff for like the Yeezy stuff that he did with his clothes. She like did like designs for it, and she said that he's yet to pay her. And she went on a rant. Mind you, both of them are Gemini.
Azalea Banks is also another one that I go back and forth with loving and hating.
But wait, I would live for if they had the sandwich.
Oh, I would love for it. I would live for it. I would definitely live for it.
That shit,
but at the end of the day, I just feel like I want to get out of the group chat. Kanye, please take us. This is none of our business. It's none of our business, and you can't sit there and play the black man card now. Because 2 or 3 years ago, you was not for black people. You was all in Trump's face 2 or 3 years ago. So let's not do, I'm a black man in society, I can't see my kids, when you were shucking and jiving for Trump a couple years ago. So let's not go there.
I can't even say, I ain't gonna even say names.
Exactly, you can't.
Like, it's too much for me now. All the celebrities are going through something. Kanye, Azalea, Britney had the fucking, the poop, not poop, but the fudge.
The fudge that looked like poop. But see, Britney knows what she's doing. That's the difference. Britney knows what she's doing. Yeah, Britney knows what she's doing. Britney knows what she's doing. She knows she know her Instagram is popping. And people want to see how crazy she is. She got something brewing.
She did. I feel it in my spirit.
She was in that dance video, that one video. She got something brewing.
I feel it in my spirit.
But can we talk about this, though? Let's move away from Kanye and crazy celebrities. The versus battle.
Okay.
Between Music Soul Child
and Anthony
Hamilton. What are your initial thoughts?
I think that initially it's a good battle, but I think it was some things probably behind the scenes that went all the way together. Because mind you, they're supposed to have the versus battle that Monday, but
it wasn't having on Valentine's Day.
It would be on Valentine's Day.
But my dog is coughing, y'all. I'm sorry.
But they decided to have it on Tuesday because the night before, when they're supposed to have it, Triller was trying to charge the girls.
I heard about that.
They were trying to charge the girls to look at it, and
on Triller.
On Triller, and the people were like, "We're not in quarantine no more. We're not paying for this."
So who watches Triller?
That's who they're partnered with. It was filming on Instagram. Is who they had to pay for it.
On Instagram,
yeah. So the girls are like, "We're not in quarantine no more. Like we can go outside."
And trust and believe, if I would have paid for that.
But overall, it was good. There was some things going on with the sound. I don't think they really rehearsed. I don't think they had like a sound check. But yeah, overall, it really showcased good R&B though. Like it felt good to hear those songs. Now, what are you gonna say, Shady?
If I would have had to pay for that, I would have been writing an email to corporate.
Livid.
I want my money back.
Mad.
Upset. Flabbergasted.
Fromin.
Terrified almost.
Fromin.
Fuming. I'm sorry. Now you know me.
Uh-oh.
Okay. So take a drink. My thoughts of the versus battle. It was trash.
Oh my God. I was doing trash.
The versus battle between Music Soul Child and Anthony Hamilton was a major letdown. If I would have had to pay for that, somebody would run my money. Somebody would have been redirecting that money back to my card.
So what are your...
This is my thing. And the thing is, I don't blame Music Soul Child or Anthony Hamilton for why it was trash. Okay? Why did our live just end? Did our live just end?
Is this Facebook? Why it still says going though?
Because I think it's just ended in the event. Because I said it was over at 10.
Oh.
Let me see. Hold on.
Yeah. I don't think it was trash, Reese.
We're still one. Okay, so I don't blame Music Soul Child or Anthony Hamilton for it. I just feel like they were not prepared for this type of performance. Now, mind you, I haven't been interested in verses since Brandy and Monica did theirs.
You a lie.
Who verses did I watch after that?
Escape and SWV.
I said interested.
You were interested in
I said interested.
You were interested in that verses, but you cried when Natasha and Tiny sung that song. You cried, bitch. You did. You was like, whoo. Ooh, you got chills and everything.
Who cried?
You did.
What part?
Well, they did. Do you want to? Do you want to?
Okay, they did a good vocal performance, but I was excited. The last time I was excited about, I only watched the Escape one in SWV for you, because you wanted to see it so bad. And I only watched the Patti LaBelle and Gladys Knight one because this Patti LaBelle and Gladys Knight, like, they're freaking icons.
Shaka Khan and
I didn't watch that. I saw clips of Shaka Khan was allegedly high as hell. But my problem with the current verses was I don't think they prepared for the singers to give a performance. It was given very much rappers with a DJ and a mic. Like, the sound was off. I don't feel like Anthony Hamilton or Music Soul Child can hear themselves. Music Soul Child already has a weird like voice where his notes are always under the note, even on recordings. So live, it doesn't translate well if the music's not right. He needs good sound. His voice is weird. He needs good sound. So I didn't appreciate that. Anthony Hamilton was good, but like even his sound was like, it was just, the music was too loud, it was too low. Robert Glasper went out there to try to help out a little bit with the keyboard. Even he was looking at the DJ like this, because he know that didn't sound right. Like, I just feel like the sound versus, if you're gonna have singers performing, you need to have full out either a band or the tracks have to be. The sound has to be right. I feel like they didn't do a sound check. I feel like they didn't do a rehearsal.
But you know what they did then? Especially the Anthony Hamilton?
What?
It got me moist.
I mean, they were very... Anthony Hamilton can get anything he wants from me. If he wants a tickle pickle,
look.
If he wants to eat the peach, or vice versa.
Look. Hold it down.
Oh my God.
You gotta in your position. Come on.
I don't know what you're doing.
Come on. You know what I'm doing, bitch. Get your hand like that. Take your head. Raise it forward.
No. Anthony Hamilton, they look good. They still look good. They didn't sound bad. It's just like the sound wasn't, the music wasn't good. As far as the sound, and also Music Soul Child was cheating a lot during his performances.
Well, that particular song, though, Reed.
Every time that Music Soul Child had to do a high note, he put the mic to the crowd. Every time. And he really pissed me off. He really pissed me off when he did Love. Because he didn't hit that money note.
Protect your vocals.
If you ain't going to hit that money note, you shouldn't have even sang the song.
Protect your vocals, music. That's
no.
what you're supposed to do.
No.
That kind of song is the kind of songs you just let the audience.
No, it's not.
Wait, hear me out. The first go around, when they come for an encore, then you sing it. Because that's what they want. They want to fucking sing the song. But I do think he should have hit that note, though. I do think he cheated with that note.
If you're not if we all know that songs have, especially for vocalists, certain songs have money notes. That falsetto, that climax he does in Love, in the bridge, is the money note. Anybody that sings that song or hears that song wants that note. We don't want to hear the audience hit that note. We want to hear you hit that note. He didn't even try to modify it.
Well, he's a Virgo, so that's what he felt that he wanted to do.
I just felt like it was lackluster, the whole thing. And that comedian guy they had doing.
Oh, him!
I don't know who he is, but he was horrible.
His cross-eyed ass got on my nerves.
They shouldn't have had an MC for what?
How you cross-eyed? How can I tell you cross-eyed even with your glasses on?
F him being cross-eyed, he wasn't funny.
It was almost being kind of mean.
And he wasn't a good MC.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Try again next time. Better luck next time.
I just wish it was better. I think, but my thing is this. My dislikeness of it comes from respect. Mm-hmm. I respect Music Soul Child. I respect Anthony Hamilton. They deserve better than that.
Mm-hmm. So overall, how do you feel?
Between what?
About the verses.
It was horrible.
I
didn't like it.
I think I'll save it. It has a lot of potential.
It has potential. I'll save it. It wasn't good.
I just like it because it reminded me of when R&B used to be good. R&B now is trash.
Right.
But with the mainstream, we got some good R&B artists out here. But
mainstream R&B, it took you back to when mainstream R&B was good.
Yeah.
What am I about to say? I'm about to say something really profound about it. But anyway, I just feel like it just could have been better. And why do I feel like every verses that comes out, mm-hmm. the beginning, the first 20 minutes is always awkward as hell?
Because our artists are awkward. If you went out there, you'd be awkward too. All artists are fucking awkward. And this is what it is. Brings me to my next point with male singers. Give me your top 5
male singers?
Male singers, dead or alive.
In particular order or just say it?
Just give me an order.
Well, I can't do the order.
Just say it.
In order, okay. So Maxwell, Tyrese, Usher. How many is that, 3? Mm-hmm. Michael Jackson, Luther Vandross. Luther Vandross is number 1, though.
Okay.
Can I have some honorable mentions, though? Some new people?
3.
Honorable mentions?
Yeah.
Wolf James, Avery Wilson, 3. I'm gonna name somebody new. Giveon.
Okay.
Honorable mentions. I think Wolf James with the right music. Is his name Wolf James?
That's his name.
What's his name?
Luke James.
Luke James. Luke James to me just needs the right music.
Yeah.
His voice
is insane.
Luke James' voice.
Insane.
Wolf James's voice.
And he's sexy too.
Is out of this world. And he don't do too much showing off. He just sings.
Is he a Virgo?
I don't know. He just sings. And it just sounds beautiful, but I don't like his music. You don't have anything that's like caught me. But with the right music, he could be a force.
Yeah, you need the music. The same thing with Jennifer Hudson. Not that she knows her sound, but she just...
Jennifer Hudson needs the right music.
Yeah.
She needs the right music. She's a wonderful vocalist. Mm-hmm. She just needs the right music. Mm-hmm. Who's your top 5 vocalists? Male vocalists.
Michael Jackson, Stevie Wonder.
Good, yeah.
Michael Jackson, Stevie Wonder, Donny Hathaway, mm-hmm. Marvin Gaye.
Mm-hmm. One more. Oh, fuck. I'm mad you not mentioning this person's name.
Who?
How dare you?
How
dare you?
I'm not gonna say Luther Vandross.
How dare you?
Because you said Luther Vandross.
How dare... Whitney Houston herself said he was the girl. Whitney Houston herself said he was the premier male vocalist.
It's my opinion.
Oh my God.
I respect Luther Vandross. I'm talking about who I personally enjoy. Usher. Now, my honorable mentions.
Why
Duran Bernard. I really enjoy him and his voice.
Okay.
Lucky Day.
Good. Okay. I like him.
And Luther Vandross.
You put Luther Vandross in the honorable mention with Lucky Day and Duran Bernard. We're cutting the cameras. Cut the cameras. Okay, my hand not big enough.
It is what it is.
It is what it is.
I love Luther Vandross. I respect Luther Vandross, but I'm talking about people that I enjoy.
He is the premier male vocalist. The premier male vocalist. The premier male vocalist. Everybody that you mentioned would mention him.
That's fine.
Even Michael
I
Jackson.
ain't changing it, bitch.
Even Michael Jackson.
I ain't changing it. I said what I said. Anyway.
Okay, but thank you guys for watching this episode of Virgo S2 okay? Tell us what you think.
What is your top 5?
Tell us what you thought of the Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
Tell us what you thought of Mary J. Blige's new album. Mm-hmm. Tell us what you thought of the versus battle with Music Soul Child and Anthony Hamilton. Let us know. Comment, share this video, go subscribe to our YouTube, VAF1824, and follow us on Instagram, VAF1824, and like us on Facebook.
And we'll be on TikTok soon. But
we on TikTok. Also follow Black Boy Wellness _. This is his Instagram, and then you can follow me at Reese Omega and Hey Sis TV.
Yes. Bitch, you better. We're gonna cut this part out right here though. Tell us who your top 5, because you know the girls love to talk about this. Tell us who your top 5 vocalists are, male vocalists. So we're doing men. Male vocalists, who's your top 5? We want to hear. We want to know.
Yes.
We want to debate.
Who is your top 5 male vocalists? And if you comment under this video and you don't name Luther Vandross, we're going to fight. I will block you.
Also, if you have a local artist or independent artist that you want to give a shout out to,
or if you're a local artist or independent artist, we want to get to know you. We want to show. We want to give you our platform to show your talent and talk about your creativity.
We're going to be doing interviews, so we want to know. Damn it.
Let us know, girl.
Let us know, girl.
Also, what else I want to do?
What?
If you have any Instagram and Facebook, if you have any independent artists that you really want us to hear and listen to,
please,
and review their music, I would love to do that.
Holla at your Doris.
Anybody that you think needs to get some more shine, let us know who they are. I'll hit up YouTube or Apple Music and listen to their music and we'll give you an honest review of their projects.
We'll do a Zodiac Spotlight.
Zodiac Spotlight. A Virgo as fuck exclusive.
Exclusive, bitch.
Because you know we're Virgos and we're honest. So if you give us an artist that's trash, we're going to let you know.
Not in a mean way, though. Artists are sensitive about their music.
Well, I'll let you know in a mean way.
Can I submit my music?
Yeah. That's my music?
Yeah.
I don't have any, but...
My music is from 2010, though.
My music is from whenever...
Anyway, it was nice talking to y'all tonight. We love y'all, Zodiacs. We'll talk to y'all later. We'll talk to y'all in the comments. Let's debate. Because I want to know who y'all top 5 is.
All right, love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.
Mwah. Mwah.
Mwah.
What up, beach?
Not hold up, beach.